Okay, that looks good. Hands feel, that's a perfect position for your hands right now. Good. Pose, stand up tall and look at the sky. Okay, good. Again. Good. If we can have the right picture looking from the camera view, from this target line view. Oh, that looked good. All right, Justin, we're going to look at your swing from our last session compared to the one 2 weeks ago. And I know that you're going to be tempted to look at the things you don't like that still exist in a golf swing. But I really want to focus on the things that you're doing so much better. There's obviously things that we're going to continue to work on and make it even improve it even further. But I really like this new setup. It just looks so solid. Um, the one on the left, the stance is a little bit too narrow. Your weight distribution is too far into the right side. You can see how your shoulder and your right hip are outside the box when I'll draw that box from the center of the ankles up. Now you're much more centered, a little bit wider stance, much more athletic. Um, the that almost looks like two different people. That's excellent. The other thing I like is how you've got your hands now. Uh, Basically, your left arm and shaft are pretty much on the same line. Hands are in front of the ball, which puts your low point in front of the ball. The one 2 weeks ago, you were too vertical here, and your hands were almost on top of the ball. And you really didn't have that low point, didn't have that shaft lean. And that was a big part of that was because you were sitting back into your back leg. So you made a really improvement in your setup. Excellent. Okay, now as you go back, I'm going to take the swing on the left. As you go back, you can see how you've moved even further to the right. You've sagged, your knees have kind of sagged a little bit. You can see where this hip, your right hip, if I drew it straight down, is outside your foot. Your new back swing, as you get to the top, this right hip is inside your foot. Much better. You're more braced, ready to fire into the ball. You can see how your back and your left hip are on the leaning against the wall of the left side. Much better. Much better. So now you're loading to the inside of that back foot, allowing you to push into the ball a little bit better. So much more athletic, much better position there. As we go forward into the swing, we'll look at your position there versus position here. I mean, there's a huge difference. Look where your right shoulder is at impact here versus here. That means you're driving to the left, you're getting your low point to the left. Very good. So every little piece is slowly getting better. When you take it up to your finish, from the waist up, it looks very good, but Look at this back foot. You're got to be hanging back there. Now look at that finish. Big difference. That's not that back foot is a clue to where your weight is. So you can see that the difference of where your weight is. You're standing on top of that left foot. Very good. Here's Tiger in the finish. You can see how you've locked up, you've posted up on that left side just like Tiger has. That blue line is passing right through the center of your hips, shoulder. Perfect finish. Excellent. Good job.